What up, Seeking Out is Funny, man? Y'all know who it is. It's Fair33, and here on episode 32. Yes, this is 32 episode of season 19. I have the season finale after this, and on to season 20. But look, I just want to say this: time to move on. Know when it's time to move on. But before I get into this message, right, we also I'm an author of a book titled From the Hood to the Church. You can find it on Amazon. I also got an ebook titled From the Hood to the Church, and you can find it on Amazon as well. I also have a children's book titled Dad, Where's My Fish? You can find it on Amazon as well. No, you can't. You can find it on Barnes & Noble. Let me say that again. I have a book titled Dad, Where's My Fish? Which can be found on Barnes & Noble, the online store. Pretty soon I'm gonna have that motherfucker in the store. I speak it in existence. Like, the more you put the energy out there, the universe gonna make a way. Trust me. I also have a children's book titled Diamond and the Baby Husky. I shared that book in a couple Facebook groups. I also shared the link on my Facebook page, man. It's a great book. It's a good read, man. I dedicated the book to my sister Diamond, who's one of my ancestors now. It's tragic what happened to her, but at the same time, I must go on, and she's in a better place now in the spiritual world. So let's fucking go, man. We also working on my fifth book, right? And it's titled From the Hood to the Church Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religion. Like I said, I grew up religion, I grew up in the church, all of that, but it's just some shit didn't sit right with me, so I went on a journey, and now I follow the 42 laws of Mayet. God is mighty, is the head of my life. I love my Kemet ancestors, man. Osiris, Anubis, Ogun, Semet, Baz. I fuck with them. They have been doing me justice. Not saying that I'm here to throw shots. It's just what sit right with me. So that book is called From the Hood to the Church Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religion. Look, y'all, I love Herbalife. Like, the products, I love the supplements, I love the people, I love the company overall. Like, it's the number one nutrition and wellness company in the world. Like, and if you want to come aboard as a distributor, as a preferred customer, as a customer, you want to try the products, you want to make money. Why you making money? What do we mean by that? Do you want to do this part-time while you work a job, or you want to do this full-time? Say, I'm doing this part-time for the moment, and I'm excited to say that I made my first income. I made some money from Herbalife. I'm not going to say how much because it's none of your fucking business, but I made some money from Herbalife. So making that first piece of money, man, it got me excited about Herbalife. So if you want to come aboard, man, you want to get on the business call, you want to see the business side of things, holler at your boy. If you want to become a sign up as a customer, holler at your boy. If you want to take a wellness goal intake, holler at your boy. I can do all that for you because I'm here to help others win. And one thing I learned, if you want to get what they want, the universe will give you what you want. But let's build that network, y'all. Let's jump on this OWL app, man. You can download the OWL app, OWWLL, and put my referral code in, Brewster, BREWSTER. You get $10 credit to your account. Like, it's a networking app, man. And I know y'all, a lot of people say money talk, but a lot of people don't think money talk. But with the OWL app, money talk, so you can set your... When you first jump on, you gotta set your price from like $1 for 10 minutes. But once you get a certain cost, you can set your price to how much you want to set it. Like me, I have my price right now at $4 for 10 minutes, which is a good thing because it's a networking app, man. You can talk to many people all over the world. Y'all necessarily gotta talk to people in your field. You necessarily gotta talk to people in your state. I done connected with people all the way in motherfucking Hollywood. Because my goal is to become an actor. I did modeling in the past. I did spoken word, and I wanted to try my field in acting. And and I'm connected with these people on the fucking OWL app. Shout out to Jason Hill and the whole team for creating the OWL app. I'm a brand ambassador on this app. I love this app. So if you want to know more about this app, you can download it. OWWLL. You put my referral code in, Brewster, BREWSTER, which is my last name. BREWSTER, which is my last name, and get $10 credit to your account. I like to call it 15-day money because, look, you got 15 days to connect with 10 amazing people and build your network. Let's go, man. So I titled this, Know When It's Time to Move On, right? And the reason why I titled this, because you got to know when it's time to move on, whether you're on a job, whether you're in a relationship, whether you in a state where it's time for you to go, you gotta know when it's time to move on, especially when it comes to a job. Like if the coworkers are so negative in there, and if the store manager is negative and the energy is just all off, and you know the energy don't sit right with your energy, it's time to move on, man. A lot of people stick around places knowing it's time to move on, then they wonder why they always stress the fuck out. They wonder why they always have headaches. They wonder why they always weak or sick. People, places, things can make you sick. Like, you can be around people, you can be good, and as soon as you get around them, that negative energy just causes your body to be fucking sick. And when it comes to a relationship, right? If you and this person is constantly arguing, y'all don't see eye to eye, y'all always bickering over the small, stupid ass things, it's time to move on, man. It's time to find the person that will accept you and not tolerate you. I'm just being fucking real. Know when it's time to move on. And when it comes to the state you stand in, like, if you know that the people you're hanging with, y'all are not going in or not going anywhere, and what I mean by that, you know y'all are not growing mentally, and y'all still doing the same shit, and you knowing that if you stay here, you're gonna either be locked up or in jail, even though you might work a job, but still, the people you hanging around are really don't want none in life. All they want to do is hang on the block and deal with different women, and you knowing there's no growth there. Know when it's time to move on, man. Know when it's time to move on. And me, everything I just shared was basically personal. I just didn't get into details, but know when it's time to move on, man. Peace and blessings.
Just for kids. They're for everybody. Which is why we.
Sorry about that, y'all. I wanted to end it with peace and blessings, but I was like, I had to come back. Only why I ended like that because I'm listening to my music on YouTube, which I do not own the rights to, and the commercial came on, so I hit rip and jumped off of it and said peace and blessings. But I shared all that to say you gotta know when time to move on, whether it's a job, a relationship, a state, people, places, things. You gotta know when it's time to move on. Like, look, everything I shared was personal, but I ain't get to details, and I just know when it's time to move on, man. And I'm telling y'all that's listening, that's tapping in, man. Look, y'all might be dealing with situations that is causing you to stress the fuck out, and it's time for real. The universe is telling y'all it's time to move on. It's time to shift. It's time to do better so you can be better, or it's time to be better so you can do better. But look, know when it's time to move on, man. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel, whether it's family, friends, associates, whoever it is. If it's time for you to get away from some people, if it's time for you to get away from a job, it's time for you to get away from a fucking state or a city, move on, man. Know when it's time to move on, man. Stop dressing. Stop stressing yourself out, man. Stop beating yourself up, and all you gotta do is just move on. But look, thank y'all so much for all the ones that be tapping into my podcast, man. Especially the ones that's tapping into my podcast outside of the United States, man. Look, I fuck with y'all. I love y'all, man. And look, I don't do this for the likes and the shares. I do it for the truth, the knowledge, man. Like, I speak what's that's downloaded inside me. Like, I'm a fucking starseed. I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual being living a human life. So everything that get downloaded to me comes straight out of my subconscious. You know, I don't never script nothing. And how can I been doing this shit for almost 20 seasons and I haven't scripted anything? So this let you know that this spiritual shit is no fucking game, man. If you tap into your higher self, if you tap into that spiritual side, like whether you a Palladian starseed, a Lyrian starseed, whether you are a crystal starseed, whether you just a fucking draconian, whatever you is, if you a starseed, if you knowing that you feel some type of way and you knowing you different than this religion shit, not throwing no shots, tap into that spiritual shit. And that's another thing. If you following a belief or anything that don't fit with you no more, know when it's time to move on. That's what I did. Like, I grew up Christianity. Like, I even studied when I was incarcerated. I even tried the Muslim shit. I even tried the Hebrew Israelite shit. Don't get me wrong. I was just on a spiritual journey. But the journey I'm on now, 42 laws of Mayet, is what sit right with me. I knew when it was time to move on. It was time to move on. But now the journey I'm on now, I love this shit. I love the crystal stones. I love sage. I love manifesting shit. I love the breath work. I love all that spirituality shit. But guess what? I knew it was time to move on, so that's what I did. So stop fucking judging me because what I follow. You just need to come to who you is as the guide, and the guide is just you are. But look, I don't know why I had to share that though, but I had to go there because only why I ended it with peace and bliss on the last one because I was on YouTube and they started coming with these fun commercials. I was like, you know what, I'm ending it, I'm gonna jump right back, but it's time to move on.